Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Today we're going to do an unboxing and a review. We have Raiju, Kaiju Category 4, Pacific Rim McFarlane Toys. This guy looks pretty decent. Again, these are not the greatest figures, but they come with a diorama set, an actual toy, and it's all for like $3.99. And this one is Jaws and Claws. That's what he do. Looks pretty good, but so let's get this guy open. So I bring my little, folding table out. I usually have stuff on it. I've been trying to move stuff left and right. We got Pacific Rim Aftermath, comic book number 4. I'm gonna have to read these. So I'm gonna pull the box apart off camera. That way we can get stuff going. We're gonna get stuff out and make this much easier. And I noticed each set look like comes with a different building, which is cool. You have a whole set of different buildings with this, so that's pretty good. And again, that's Raiju. This is the actual figure. The tail is bendy. This one comes with moving feet. I mean, not feet, moving legs, my bad. So the legs move, the arms move. The head moves from side to side. The tail is bendy, so you could actually move the tip, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, for the most part, that's what he is. Eyes on the side. The articulation, compared to the other ones, is a lot better. Far as the paint apps, they could be a lot better, but for the price, you're getting what you get. The scope looks pretty good. The details are not really there. You got a couple of paint applications. The scope is okay. Yes, and he stands. I'm gonna show you all of them standing. This building looks a lot different, so wow, let me put it together. Now the building falling apart like the kaiju hitting it. So this is what the building looks like. And this one goes on the base, along with all the rest of them. And it falls apart so easy, man. That's the best part about it. You're sitting here putting it together. And the kaiju is about the same size as the building. Dude, then you got, this time, a truck. And you got a tank, so yeah. So you got a lot there with that. Next one we have Striker Eureka Mark V Jaeger, Pacific Rim, Tales from the Drift. This is what we have. This guy right here. So this is a robot. It's pretty cool. Again, this is Pacific Rim Tales from the Drift, number 4. And that's the greatest thing about these. Opening them up. For what you get. And I'm gonna tell people, just to be honest, man, what you get for $3.99 to me is really worth it. Because you can ask for a hell of a lot more, but you know what? You may not get it. And, just the building diorama play sets, man, they're really cool. They come in pieces where they break apart and all of that. That looks pretty cool. But this one comes with different, you know, vehicles. Again, I'm not the greatest with the review parts, but you know what? Everybody asks for something, and we all get what we ask for. Here you go, the base for the building. Remind me of some of the toys I used to have as a kid that we used to get from like certain places. This is the actual figure. He has claws like he's Wolverine. Man, you know what? The arms move, they up. For what it is, the articulation is pretty good, man. You asking for too much, the knees bend. Oh, wow. They're pretty good. But you just got to be kind of careful because it looks like the figure will kind of break. They don't twist side to side. But for the most part, fam, this is a cool little figure. Again, Striker Eureka. The color could have been a lot better. But he has that wash look. Cool in my opinion. You know, the figures are about the same size as the actual kaijus. So to actually make it, you know, something. So we're gonna leave a base alone. We're gonna go to the next one. The next one is Gipsy Danger. Mark III Jaeger. McFarlane Toys. I like this one, man. This is the one from the movie that everybody loved. You know, with Channing Tatum and everything like that. Again, $3.99. Again, full diorama building, you know, tanks and stuff like that. And the figure, which is cool. And the comic. Pacific Rim Tales from the Drift #3. So we're in the process of opening. Pulling the figure out. I mean, stuff out the box. Again, this is what it looks like inside the box. I mean, inside the plastic. Like I said, you're dealing with different buildings. So he makes it look like you're doing something. You can have all the buildings set up, which is cool. Or you can connect all the buildings and make one big building, which I was actually doing. This time you get a tank and you get a truck. So we're pulling Gipsy Danger out. So we got him out. So the figure has a big sword. You know, that looks cool. Knees bend. Comes back. Everything is tight. Bends at the wrist, which is pretty cool. They go up. Do the head move? No. When I looked at this figure, the first thing I thought it was Iron Man almost. Looks just like a copy of Iron Man, but bigger. But again, for $3.99, and you compare it to Striker Eureka, and you look at them, then you compare it to the size of the actual kaiju. Dude, these are pretty decent. And that was Gipsy Danger. One thing I like about him most is the feet. Look like he'd be easy to stand up, but I don't know how that's gonna work, you know. Oh, he actually is. The next one we have is Jaeger Mark IV Crimson Typhoon. McFarlane Toys, Pacific Rim. Tales from the Drift. This one is red in color. Sorry about the video being so long. I just want to get them all on video. Just together, number 2. Yeah. That's the funny part about a lot of these. That is so much plastic. You know, I think if they did away with some of the plastic of the pieces, you know, like the plastic that hold everything in, you'll save the environment right there. But to me, this is pretty cool. So we're gonna start pulling stuff out. Like I said, some of the buildings look like they copied each other, yes. When it came to the kaiju. And, you know, over the period of time, I was just figuring how long would they be able to just, you know, McFarlane, you know, he loved to reuse stuff. How long before, you know, he start, you know, reusing buildings and stuff. So, we got another military Jeep. Another tank type vehicle. And the other guy, we're pulling them off the plastic. So, this is pretty cool. I love the bold color. Bold color says everything. On one side, he has 2 arms. Then on the other side, he has one big arm. Look like with a cannon on it or something. Or, you know, claw. But this looks pretty cool, man. One arm moves up. The other arm moves back. So, you know, they work in tandem. They do not bend. The legs do move, but they do not bend. You know, they move, but they don't bend. And the arm moves on this side. Let's see, can we, oh, this one straightens out. So one arm is articulated, and the other 2 are just there for decoration. They move, but they're there for decoration. And the legs move. And on this figure, the actual head moves. So that's pretty cool. Next to Gipsy Danger, they're about the same size, which is pretty cool. And in the play set, man, they look pretty decent, man. You know, you see me sitting here playing with toys. That's hilarious, man. And that's the thing that I'm looking at. It's all a work in progress. Man, it's meant for you to enjoy and have fun. Then you look at some of the other ones that came before. And you look at how they look in this situation. You look at all the vehicles that come with all of this. There's a lot of vehicles, a lot of buildings. You know, like I said, it's all a work in progress. And when it's all said and done, I show every piece. Oh, man. Your uncle's making such a mess. And the last one we have is Cherno Alpha, Mark I Jaeger. He looked like something from Russia or something like that, or, you know, from Europe. Just looks funny. No disrespect. This looks real funny. Again, Pacific Rim, Tales from the Drift. Got a comic book. This one is number 1. thing is, everything's falling. And yes, I will be picking up stuff. So, you know, we have, so the base piece is here. So fam, we got, man, we got some of everything around here, man. But we got this guy right here, man. I forgot his name. Man, I've been moving so much stuff. Cherno Alpha. So, gonna move these pieces off. Take the base off. Make this quicker. Good. Don't you hate when parts are hard to get to? So bear with your unk. Assembling that one. So, okay. Wow. The bending in this guy is pretty good, man. Look like one of those rock'em sock'em robots, man. Bends. Head doesn't move. Paint job looks pretty basic, but he looks pretty cool, man. Damn, that's cool. For what it all is, man, I think they all pretty cool, man. For $3.99. Destroying buildings down here, man. Just wild what I'm doing. So, yeah. So, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, for the most part, this is what you see. This is what you get with them. Yeah, for the most part, pretty decent. Fam, that was my attempt at a massive unboxing of all of those kaijus and Jaegers. It was 7 of them in total. Again, they were like $3.99. Just looking at them overall, look pretty cool. Again, basic figures. But for $3.99 with diorama pieces where you can build a playset, looks pretty decent, man, to me. You know, we asked for some affordable stuff, and if you can find them at Ross, they're pretty affordable. Yeah, I was just happy to get my hands on them. Again, just trying to build a playsets, man, you just be sitting here mad as hell at yourself because they're easy to knock down. You should have made them just a little bit, you know, like where they have like some sort of something on the inside to, you know, just keep them from falling apart every 4 seconds. You know, after a while, if the item is too easy to fall apart, it ain't no fun. But yeah, so it's a work in progress. I'm in the process of opening more stuff, trying to actually make room for stuff. You know, as people say, where's all your room at? And that's the problem that I'm having. I'm running out of room. But, you know, I'm going to find a place for these. These probably go in like a windowsill or something like that. But till later, thank you for watching. Peace out.